Hello beauty otakus, it is your fave Jamal B. Stunning and welcome to my YouTube channel. It's Monday on my channel, which means it is a new episode of Mug Monday. Okay, Zeddy. If you are new to my channel, first of all, welcome. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe and join the otaku family. Mug Monday is my original segment on my channel where I take a mystery mug submission from you guys and use it as inspiration to beat this mug right here on camera. As you can tell by the title, today's category is Beauty Bakerie. Beauty Bakerie is a black-owned makeup brand owned by Miss Cake and Cashmere herself. The entire aesthetic of this brand is very baked goods based, very sweet tooth based, and y'all know I got a huge sweet tooth. Like, I mean, look at me. If you follow me on Instagram, you probably saw my story of all of my goods that I got from Beauty Bakerie. And just so you guys know, this is not a sponsored video, which means I got all these products with my own hard-earned coins. So this won't be a complete full face of Beauty Bakerie because I did not get all their products. For example, I didn't get their setting spray, I didn't get their concealer, but I did make sure to get their foundation and their lip whips. Their lip whips are very popular and known to be non-transferable, and I'm not sure if this is confirmed, but I heard that their foundation is also supposed to be non-transferable, meaning that their lip products and their foundation should not get on any of your clothing. So without further baby shark ado, let's go get this mug for you. So this week's mug submission is from my lovely baddie, Miss at Simply Ashante. Thank you so much, girl, for this mug. I'm so excited to see what you have for me in here. As you guys can tell, this bag is stapled. You is so rude. As you can tell, this bag has staples all across the top, so there was no way that I was able to open it. I should have known. Oh my god. Dante's favorite animal is sharks, so I should have known that she would have got me a shark mug. And it's so funny because I said baby shark at the beginning of this video. Maybe it's because my subconscious knew that her favorite animal was sharks, so in the beginning I thought of baby shark. I think that's where my brain was going with this. So before I begin, I do have a little bit of makeup on this jacket. So I just want to let you guys know that that's not from the Beauty Bakerie Instabake foundation. That is from previous foundations. But don't worry, I'll make sure to do a transfer test on the foundation when I get to it. So I'll also be using this as an opportunity to show you guys how much my base routine has changed. One thing that has stayed the same is that I'm going to take MilkMakeup's Hydro Grip Primer and go ahead and apply that all over my face. And already jumping into our first Beauty Bakerie product, their Flower Setting Powder in the shade Caramel. I'm going to use that to apply it all over my face. Then using Morphe's Continuing Mist Spray, I'm going to apply some setting spray and allow it to dry down. So taking one of these beautiful Beauty Bakerie blending eggs, I'm going to also take their instabake Aqua Glass Foundation in the shade 325N and blend that all over my face, starting from the inside and working my way out. This does not look like that. Let's see what happens when I blend it out. This is not my skin shade. Like this. Why is it so yellow? Like, why is it so? I got this foundation by taking their foundation quiz online, and they have pictures of, you know, girls that shows you like, oh, is this the girl that you look like? Matter of fact, let me see if I can pull up that girl and show you how I got this shade. So on their website, they do have what they call a foundation finder where you pick out your foundation. As you can see, they only have dark, medium, and fair at first. So then I'm like, okay, I'll play. And then so I clicked on dark originally, and then I looked at the pictures and was like, well, obviously I am not a ultra deep or a deep. And even rich can be sometimes misleading, but every beauty brand has their own definition of what these colors are. At the end of the day, I should have went with rich, but let's continue. When I click on rich, I usually go for a neutral base, because then I'll just bring back my golden glow with my concealer. And then I get the same picture of that girl. And then I'm thinking, when I'm in makeup, I do not look like that. My skin is usually a little lighter. So I was like, okay. So let's try medium. So I go to medium, and then they have tan and then medium. Well, obviously I'm not medium, so I'm like, okay, will tan. And then I go neutral again. Tell me my skin doesn't usually look like this girl. She has slightly a darker skin tone with some red undertones, which I have a mixture of red and golden undertones. And then look, this is what it looks like on me. And as you can see, for a finish like this, they recommend 325 in, which even on the box has a very red neutral undertone, yet I have a very yellow thing happening. Maybe it's because it's reacting with the setting powder. I mean, I personally doubt it. Let me put some on my hand and see how it blends out on my hand. See, no, even on my hand, look how yellow that is. That is so light and yellow. So this is obviously not my skin tone. But let me at least do the transferable test for you because I have been sitting here for a couple minutes. So I guess it passed that test. We touch more. All right, let me get a paper towel and dab. Oh no. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but there's like this very, very tiny bit. But honestly, yeah, not transferable. But it's about to be transferable because I'm gonna need to put something else on my skin. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my ilmakiage foundation in the shade 195 and kind of like mix it together. So next I'm gonna take ilmakiage concealer from Juvia's Place in the shade J10 and place it in all the appropriate areas. Waiting for that to dry down a little bit, I'm gonna take Morphe's micro brow pencil in the shade Chocolate Mousse and start defining my brows. Taking that same blending egg from earlier, I'm gonna start blending out my highlight. And just so you know, I always use a wet sponge. Now using the flower setting powder, I'm going to start setting my highlight in place. I'm gonna take some of that off because that's like way too much. Y'all, I look so light skinned. It's not even funny talking about skin lightening. Like, I mean, granted, this is what my skin looks like with no sun, but like still, like this is not what my face usually looks like. So let my base rest for a little bit before I add anything more. I'm gonna move on to eyes. So of course I'm gonna start off by using my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. Ooh. And you already know that I place this on my eyes and I blend it out with a good flat foundation brush. Ooh, get that waxy finish, honey. So for today's eye look, I'm gonna take inspiration from one of my favorite beauty influencers right now, and that is instabake, and she has created this new look called the ribbon cut crease. Just looking at it, I can tell that it's extremely difficult, especially when you have a layer of color already down and you're putting it on top of it. So today I'm not gonna do a cut crease per se, but I'm going to practice doing the ribbon look. I have not tried it before, but I'm going to try it right now. Now, she has not come out with a tutorial on this look yet, so I'm doing this completely freelance. So since this mug has a lot of blue and gray colors in it, what other palette can I use besides the Blue Blood palette from Jeffree Star Cosmetics? So I'm starting with the shade Blue Blood and pretty much create the entire ribbon on my left eye. So now the main color is placed, I'm going to take Colonin and I'm going to use it as a highlight to put it right where the light would hit the ribbon, kind of where that curvature is, and start working on giving it a more 3D appearance. So now that I've highlighted the curve of the ribbon, I'm going to take the shade Undertaker to start shading the shadows of the ribbon. Okay, I kind of see it, okay, okay. Oh my God, sis is on to something. Sis is on to something. Oh my God, I can see the fantasy. Is it perfect? No, but I can see. Oh, and I raised my eyebrow. Oh, oh. So even though you're supposed to use lighter colors first, the tip of my ribbon is not very sharp and exact. I'm going to take a little bit of ice cold and try to add that to the tip to make it look more realistic. I'm trying to feather it to make it more pointy and also blend it into the shadow so that way the shadow blends better. I'm also going to use it as an in-between shade for some of these parts right here. Oh. This really makes me wish I had bigger eyelid space so I can make more ribbons, because girl, so using that same brush, I wiped off some of the excess powder on it. And then what I'm gonna do is just gently glide over the entire look just to like blend it a little bit, just to like get those in-between shades like look like it's all one item, you know what I mean? So now I'm just adding a little bit more of my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion to pretty much correct any errors I made, and then to also add an extra layer of base for this part that comes next. All right guys, so I went ahead and did the other eye. What do you guys think? Cute, right? We're gonna go into the color Untouchable and kind of place that underneath each of those ribbons. And as you can see, I'm gradually working from my inner corner and going up and out because I don't know how far I wanna go yet. And now I'm gonna take Crystal Flesh and add that on top of Mrs. Untouchable. What a fitting name for this look. Crystal Flesh. And I got a little close to the edge of that ribbon, so hopefully I can clean it up using some kind of angled brush, using it to smudge those ugly harsh lines. And I'm also going to use it to diffuse it a little bit out into the curve. Ooh, that's cute. I like it. Next, I'm gonna take this Wet n Wild white eyeliner pencil and use it to line my bottom waterline. Now you see how the shark has its cute little teeth? I'm trying to put cute little teeth underneath my eyes. So now I'm gonna take Suva Beauty's Hydra Liner in the shade Space Panda, and using a liner brush, start creating those little teeth underneath my eyes. Sorry I couldn't do this in real time. I cannot talk and do this at the same time. Hopping into the Jawbreaker palette and going to the shade Virgin, I'm gonna use that to set the white teeth on both of my eyes. Now I'm gonna take the ilmakiage ink liner in the color Black and use that to create a safety net for my lashes. And then I'm gonna smudge it out so it's not too harsh. Now I'm gonna take Beast by Deb Cosmetics lashes in the style Daily Dose and set them right on my lash line, and then using Milk Makeup's Ubame Mascara to volumize and lengthen my lashes. So we have 2 more Beauty Bakerie products to go. The next is their Coffee and Cocoa Contour Palette. This is my first time ever using a powder contour palette, which makes me kind of nervous, especially for my skin. So taking a blush brush, I'm gonna go into Your Grounded and try to use that as my contour, considering it's the darkest color in this palette. And I want a very light blush today, so I'm gonna go ahead and go into the Hip Dot SpongeBob Sandy Cheeks Bronze Blush Duo palette and go into just the blush side. I'm going to use that to lightly dab some blush next to my contour. I know guys, you're thinking it's very not matching and very potent, but it's okay, we're gonna fix it in just a second. So now taking a Define eyeliner brush, I am gonna go back into Your Grounded and try to use this brush to just add a little dab to my nose contour. Blend it out using a blending egg. Now using a flat foundation brush, I'm taking a little bit of that setting powder from Beauty Bakerie. I'm just going to apply it all over my face. Now taking my taper brush one more time, I am gonna take Anti-Depresso and use that as my highlight. Oh yeah, that's cute. See that? I look gorgeous. Last but certainly not least, for Beauty Bakerie products of the day, I'm going to take their matte lip whip in the shade Salted Caramel. This lip whip is supposed to be non-transferable. It's supposed to like pretty much last any food you eat, any touches, any kisses. So we gonna put that to the test after this video. So as you can see, the applicator has the same shape as the Smashbox liquid lip, so I don't think I need a liner to border myself today. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go right into it. Oh my god. Do you see that? It's my lip color. This is exactly my lip color. It's so crazy. It's like I'm putting my lip on my lip and it's covering my breakout quite nicely. All right, beauty otakus, this is the finished look. This shark mug with the ribbon cut crease. Oh, honey. I probably should have went with smaller lashes so the cut crease wouldn't be like completely blocked, but you know what? It's cute. My teeth are a little bit wonky, but you know what? That eyeliner really made a difference in my eye shape. You see that? Wow, crazy. So I've been sitting here for just a few minutes, but like I said earlier, we need to try out this lip whip non-transferable thing. I didn't put any gloss on top of it. I didn't even put any base under it. So we're gonna go and grab some food from the fridge and I'll be right back. All right, beauty tacos, I am back, and in my plate, I have 2 sandwiches, or subs, I should say, from Firehouse Subs. One is called the Engineer, which is a turkey and mushroom sandwich, and the other one is a Cajun chicken sandwich. Now, I know some of you guys are probably thinking that I could have just took a drink of something and see if the lipstick got on the mug, but if we're gonna test this out, we gonna test it out, okay? So it's been about 23 minutes since I've been last on camera because I ordered this, and now let's go ahead and give it a try. So first, I'm just gonna take a little piece and put it in my mouth. That was the spicy Cajun chicken. That's really good. So even though it's falling apart as we speak, I'm gonna take a bite of the Cajun chicken sandwich. This is so good. Now it's time to hop over to the engineer and take a really big bite. See how white this napkin is? And look, nothing. Isn't that crazy? She is approved, she works. Non-transferable lip wear. I see you, Beauty Bakerie. I see you, girl. With this non-transferable lip whip being proven, this concludes this week's video. If you guys like this video, remember to subscribe and hit that like button down below. Friendly otaku reminder that Mug Monday is every Monday on my channel at noon PST, sometimes a little later. And every Monday or Tuesday, you can find a photo op of this look on my Instagram and on my story, where you can give it a double tap and you can also bop or flop this look. Bop or flop is a game that I play with my followers where if this look is a flop, I will have to redo this look someday in the future. If you want to see more looks like this, whether it's based on mugs, challenges, or just my random inspiration, go ahead and go follow me on my Instagram. If you guys want to see what I'm thinking on a daily basis, go ahead and follow me on Snapchat and Twitter. If you're simply a Facebook person or you love TikTok, I'm also on both those platforms as well. All of my social media platforms are at Jamal B. Stutton, handle universal. If you're in the Las Vegas area and are interested in submitting a mug to be featured in one of my videos, please feel free to DM me and I'll be happy to meet up with you somewhere. We can do a little curbside pickup, you know what I mean? If you are a friend of mine and live outside the Las Vegas area and are willing to submit a mug to me, please also DM me as we can work something out in terms of giving you my personal address. Any people watching outside of the Las Vegas area who wish to donate me a mug, please hang tight as I'm working on getting a PO box so that way I can get submissions from everybody and that way we can all truly be an otaku family. So until next Monday, beauty otakus, remember, closed jaws don't get fed. So good.